Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back. Little Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires in the second part of my Scarsnick campaign with Crooked Moon. All the Crooked Moons. Talking Crooked Moons, jam! Oh, look at the lovely jam. The best thing about the Empire is how they explode. How nice, and look at that. Not a single goblin casualty. Never mind, better luck next time. We've got the Grizzly Bog Churner. I need to give her a better name. But she's whamming people with... There's a lot going on with those boobs. And Graham is dealing with the Reiksguard because we don't really have much to deal with large cavalry units like this. Graham's about the only thing we do have going for us. The Squigs are not going to do well against enemy cavalry. But our Ragnarok Spider can just tank them. There goes the Waagh, and the Squigs are going to rampage around. Look at this, coming in from the rear, nomming all those delicious Empire soldiers. Oh, plenty of meat on them. Om nom 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 nom. Karl's in there. He's currently having to deal with what I... Oh dear. I mean, you know, when you're the Emperor, you shouldn't have to deal with shit like this, should you? There's a lot of... I mean, there's Scarstick's death juice, and then there's whatever's coming from underneath those breasts. There's a lot of... Probably some very... It's juicy. Yeah. It's very close. And I think River Troll hags would be quite moist, wouldn't they, in general? So, you're humid. It's going to be humid. Very, very humid. Well, wasn't that delightful carnage? I do need the money. Plus I'm in my own territory, so I'll replenish anyway, and then I can kill the rest of that. Oh, hello, Belagar. Belagar's turned up. He does have a nasty habit of doing that. Okay, so we've got, for defeating Karl Franz, more melee attack, more melee defense, leadership, and cause terror and fight against the Empire. Perfect. Good. Glad you've got your... Right. Fucking... I don't have anything to deal with ghosts. How do we deal with ghosts? More I mean, I do have quite a lot of ambush success chance, so more ambush success chance. On the other hand, gobbos. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go some gobbos. So we've got 2 turns before we can do that. I'm tempted to replace the nasty skulkers with... On the other hand... They do have a lot of general armor-piercing damage, and they do have the smoke bomb. Of course, they've got Opportunist Murderer as well. I don't know whether to switch out one of the Night Goblin Archers for another unit of Night Goblins. I think overall this army's pretty well balanced, but I'd like more Fanatics, but then, you know, who wouldn't? Let's make you elusive, so you get a little bit more combat stats. I don't think there's anything we can give you at the moment. Could give you a dog boy scout. Perfect. I know you are. It's great. Now, we want to replenish our troops and... I mean, Horrid Mess is nice, but Spirit Leech is better. We're going to rename... What can we give you? Melee Defense or Bonus Versus Large? Both of those not particularly great. I guess the Bonus Versus Large would help you against large units? I don't think 8 melee defense is really going to make all that much difference, but I could be wrong. Let's get Fungus Flask for you, and I think otherwise we're pretty good. Now, I'm thinking we just accept that we're going to lose. I mean, I'm not too bothered about Karak Norn, to be honest, and Belagar is going to take his time. So we'll kill you. Take the monies. How much is Gromberg? 2,300. That's just 300. So we could go for Gromberg and just burn it. I do want to keep Karak Azgaraz for the moment, but I'm kind of like we could just not worry about it too much. Let's go Slippery. No, actually, wait. What does Slippery do? Bonus for melee. It's not bad, but I'll get Scavenge because, you know, more cash. And we're going to go with Soul Blight is quite a card because obviously our poison debuffs weapon damage anyway. So that's going to debuff it even more. And then on top of that, we reduce their armor, which makes it easier for us to stab them. The fact that we rank up very quickly, our agents, is just really, really nice. So we're just going to book it over here. Because I'm not worried. Let's do something now, because we don't have to, because this makes us immune to attrition. So even if we lose our last settlement, it's not the end of the world.
I'm a schemer.
Because we never get attrition if we're in raiding camp, and we can always end our turn in a raiding camp unless we march. Or we're raiding. No, because raiding camp is raiding. If we're in if we're ambushed. No, wait, hang on. I'm thinking. My brain. MonsterAbound.exe has stopped working. No, if we're in raiding stance, we will never have attrition unless we're in ambush stance or we're marching. Because if we're underway, we don't get attrition. So that's fine. Or we can just take somewhere nearby. Either way, you know, bit of a win. I do now. I'm probably going to get Goblin Shaman. I think a Goblin. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Goblin Shaman. A little Waagh. Mind you, is it Sneaky Stabbing used to be better. It used to be AoE, and now it's just one target, which bit of a shame, but never mind. Okay, Gits Migration. I don't really care either way, to be honest. So I guess Gits. Okay, Grunberg, it's going down. Let us sack that. Probably should have fought it, because ouch, but never mind. Belagar's still busy down there. Oh, is one of his ghosts buggered off? Good. Oh, wait, no, he's got 4 ghosts, hasn't he? Fine. Fine, we're replenishing fairly quickly anyway, so that's all good. We'll get to Gobbos, because then all of our goblins are ridiculous, with 52 attack, 44 melee defense, even 32 weapon strength, which is pretty fucking good. That's legitimately not bad. I'm tempted to give you a giant spider. Can I give you a giant spider? Yeah, okay. Let's give you a giant spider, and you can, yeah, more replenishment. I think that sounds good to me. And research. Right, Vanguard deployment for all goblins. That sounds good. Upkeep reduction for goblin infantry. That sounds good. More ammunition for goblin. We don't have any goblin doom divers at the moment, but there's no reason that, you know, one day we couldn't, right? Right. More growth is fine. Go for campaign movement range, because we're going to start our great migration just next turn. Next up, we don't even need to fight Belegar. I might, just because I don't like the idea of him following me. God, look at all the dwarves you've got. Look at them all. There's bajillions of them. Do I get an Orc Shaman or a Goblin Shaman? I need to check what the spells are again. I feel like the Little Wah's probably not very good, actually. Carry out an assassination. Alright. Carry out assassination attempt against one character belonging to the following race. Dwarves. It is said that there is a whole chapter in the Dam as Kron on Skarsnik, the self-proclaimed warlord of the 8 Peaks. Both Dwarf and Skaven despise him, and yet none doubt his supremacy over the region. The fact he has achieved such an iron grip, although merely a night goblin and not some brutal orc, says more about his malign intelligence than any chapter in some stunty, silly book. Dwarves are stubborn, but even that fat fool Everpeak at least acknowledges the 8 Peaks are lost. Yet the Angron clan refuses to accept the status quo. They deny the truth that their ancestral home is beyond their meagre, stunted grasp. Even now, they are set on another foolish attempt to wrest control from Skarsnik. However, nothing escapes the eyes and ears of the warlord. News of a fresh expedition quickly reaches him, and in his unusually astute green-skinned brain, another wicked plan is formulated. To begin, Skarsnik will send this new throng his personal greetings. Indeed. Right, Shaman. We could get Mushroom Addicted. That would be quite nice. You're just knowledgeable. I'm thinking we get this, lads. Let's have a quick... Right, Little Waagh. So we get Sneaky Stabbing, So, I mean, that's okay. Gork will fix it, reduces speed and charge bonus. That's okay. Itchy Nuisance does... Now, that is an AoE, isn't it? So that reduces base weapon damage and melee attacks. That is quite nice. Night Shroud is fine, and the Curse to Bad Moon is alright. Whereas the big Waagh gets Brainbuster, which is nice. Fist of Gork, it's a nice little one-off debuff. Nice little wind spell. Nice big melee attack bonus. I think we're going to go Mushroom Addicted. Largug, you're up. Get over here, you big jerk. Get over here. Okay, let's go Slippery. And then we torch the joint. We'll knock down all of that. I'm tempted just to destroy Uber's Reich as a final fuck you to Karl. How is Jesus Christ, their strength rank 1. How is the Empire? Strength rank 139. See, they don't have many enemies, which is the problem. But maybe someone will declare war on them because they're, you know, weak? I don't know. I'm a schemer. It might be a good shout. Let's get life leeching for you.
You want schemes? I got schemes. Knife 'em.
Really? I strongly disagree. Got our Ragnarok Spider leading the charge. There goes Graham. Rampaging in. I mean, the Auto Resolve says that this is 50-50, but I don't think it is. I don't think it. We've got Squick Hoppers coming in from the rear. We've got all of our Night Goblins, of course. In comes the Grizzly Bogcher. Again, I really need to give you a better name. I don't know what to call you, though. I'm sure I can come up with something. I'm sure we can come up with something. Oh, in come the Fanatics. Oh no, the Squick Hoppers. No. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, okay. So the Squick Hoppers took a bit of a beating there. That was entirely my bad. Never mind. And yes, 50 or 50. My arse. Look at this army instantly disintegrates. Good old look at a lot of shanking going on. Yep, and the Squig Hoppers meandering around, racking up kills, because of course the sooner they get kills, the sooner they level up, the sooner they get better stats, the sooner they're even more killy than before. I see Auto Resolve is not going to be on my side this campaign. When is it though? I'm tempted to just raise it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Eat that, Karl. If that is your true... It is his name. I'm very much like... The more damage I can do to Karl before I wander away to go other places, the better. Because I hate Karl. He's a jerk. And frankly, I hope he dies. But when I come back to the Empire, I don't want him there again. But he will. I know for a fact he will be there. So this is speed and charge bonus for melee cavalry and squig herder units. So that would include my squigs, right? I mean, income from raid... I can raid at the end of every turn, right? So there's no reason not to do that. Evasion chance might be quite nice. I'm tempted to go... Mind you, I feel like this army is going to be dirt cheap anyway, right? Especially when we get old... That one. Oh, and your name is... Graham. There we go. Graham the Spider. He's back. Good old Graham. I think I'll just get Ambusher, because you just can't go wrong with that. Lovely bit of extra ambush chance. Mmm. Tasty. Now, this is going to give us 10% extra weapon strength, which I like. So we're going to do that. We're going Doom and Darkness isn't bad. I mean, I would like the Purple Sun would be quite nice. I'm not too bothered about that. I would like you to, you know, you can make the troll quite tanky, really, for a caster character. The melee attack is appalling, but I've never really got on with Aspect of the I've just never really seen the point of it. But we'll go Soul Blights because I do think that spell is quite good. And then we can do a bit of raiding. That's going to give us a little bit of replenishment. All that. In fact, we could do a Waagh. We could do a Waagh. We could Waagh. Because it goes charge. I mean, obedience isn't the most useful thing. Construction. I mean, weapon strength would be quite nice. We could maybe go and retake Karak Norn for shits and giggles. Growth and I mean, casualty replenishment rate's not bad. Missile strength and ammunition isn't that useful. It's just humans. Dwarves is construction cost. I kind of like the weapon strength, and if we take Karak Norn, which realistically wouldn't actually be that difficult, then we'll get that nice weapon strength bonus. Do I Waagh Belegar? I feel like I do. We're warring him. You know, we're going for it. So we got Nobber, fantastic. You know, of all the greenskin armies of Waghs, Nobber had to walk into mine.
Your prestige grows.
Yeah, go back in your box, you creepy old bastards. Get back in there. Go on, push him in with a stick. So we're just getting orcs, which is fine. Right, let's hop you over here. Get you in here. How much do our goblins cost? They cost 5 gold now. We're paying them 5 gold. Wow. Just because a couple of our lads are off their tits on mushrooms. What does that mean? We can't count? Is that it? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Right, do we want to replace... We've got lots of scrap. I could replace the fungus flask on these. I'm thinking we hold off. We're just gonna jump into Karak Norn, I think. We can get Goblin Doom thingies. Flappy, hello. Oh, that means we won't get a Waagh, will it? So I'm going to decline that attack. I'm going to decline that attack because if we just wait for Belagar to meander over, then we can jump in with everything we got. On the other hand, he could take Karakazgaraz, and do I care? Not really. Can go faster though. Apparently they're unhappy. Oh, well.
You want schemes? I got schemes.
You know,
I got me brother.
everyone's got problems.
A scheme worthy of Skarsnik.
So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to... Not at... Right, I can't...
Going.
When in view another faction's army. That's my army.
See you later.
Can I... Right, can I not do that because... I've got my Waagh on me? Because there's no other army nearby unless it's my city.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
Oh, there we go. Apparently it was just because I was too close to my fucking city. So they could see me. Well... Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. That's fine. More melee attack for Goblin. Yeah, let's get more melee attack. Absolutely. Let's whack that on. We've already got, like, in... So these guys have got 57 melee attack. That's quite a lot of melee attack. Okay, let's see if we can get the ambush. Do we get the Waagh if we get the ambush? I'm not actually sure. We need to get Sly to do some shanking of dwarves. Hello. Actually, the fact you're just there is absolutely fine. I'm more than happy with that. Yeah, you can roar all you like, Belagar. You do have your ghosties, but then I've got a troll hag with that spell that does a lot of damage to whatchamacallits. Those savages. Where? Over there. Okay, that's actually quite good, because they might go and harass.
Brother, I'm a schemer.
Could we not get a little bit more
You need me?
Waagh boys, maybe? Bonus plus infantry we got. Perfect vigour for nasty skulkers would be not the worst thing. I'm going to... I mean, you know, staying hydrated is very important, so let's go flasks all round. And then you... Yes, upgrade Spirit Leech, because we're going to need it. Because I'm going to need my Troll Hag to suck off all these ghosts. Because God knows, someone needs to. If I... Right, so if I Lightning Strike, I don't get my Waagh. I'm just going to set these to AI control, because it means I just don't have to worry about them. Because they can suicide themselves, they don't give a shit. I should have controlled my Waagh army. They spent ages sticking about. Now, my Goblin force, these guys of course can't be spotted. They're all invisible. Coming around the rear while the Waagh goes and just walks into the Dwarf Warriors. I guess that's adequate. It's adequate. It's, yeah. It's fine. We've got the Squigs. Of course, Squigs can be seen. They're just hanging around behind. And here comes our forces just nipping around. Is it? Okay. Yeah, no, that is, well, you're about to have, well, more goblins anyway. So we sneak around. A lot of these guys got death juice. Lovely bit of death juice. Of course, the nicest skulkers. Very good at rear attacks, because they get bonuses to their melee attack. Is it melee attack? They get more melee attack and armor piercing that, yeah, 40% when they are winning in melee combat. Which is quite nice, so they get a big boost. They've got 75 melee attack, which means these dwarves are just getting absolutely minced. Graham is taking on a bunch of hammerers there. He seems to be doing okay. Rest of our force. Oh, some. Right, we do manage to kill quite a few of our own orcs with the fanatics there, but they're orcs, so who gives a shit? And our squigs are now free to do some lovely rear charges. Oh, look at this. That's the stuff. Holy balls. Racking up the kills, no problem. Sneaking through the lines. Graham's in a little bit of trouble here, so we're going to send in the Bog Churner and Sly to help out. But more squigs now charging in. These hammerers have done very little, realistically. Although, you know what? They've actually got a lot of damage. I guess they've done a lot of damage to Graham. But, I mean, it's not really a big problem for us. Now, the main issue is going to be these goddamn ghosts, because they're unbreakable, and we don't really have a good way of killing them, apart from the Bog Churner and Spirit Siphoning them. But she can only do that every so often. So basically, once we've managed to break this entire army, and Belagar himself is no slouch. He's actually a very nasty melee combatant. He's a real pain in the arse to kill. Really is. Our Waagh army is not doing particularly well, but that's fine, they don't have to. But Belagar at least will run away. Once most of his army's gone, he will leg it. His ghosts, on the other hand, will sit around for ages, not dying. Look at these jerks. He's got 256 health points, and he's still not dead. Can we flick? Come on. I mean, I guess the problem is Scarstick is, I mean, your stats aren't bad, but they're not great. And this guy's got very high melee defense. Now, these ghosts aren't going to do a lot of damage by themselves. They're not really there to do damage. If you're playing Belagar right, you use them to sort of like tie up the enemy army, and then you fill them full of ranger crossbow bolts. That's the key. He's got 7 health points left, and he's still just... He doesn't get sad like other ghosts either. Normally, ghosts get sad and then die. These dickheads... They never get sad. It's the worst. Absolutely the worst. It's going to take me ages to kill these bastards. There's no justice. I ate them ghosts. But they're dead now. I mean, they were dead to begin with. But that... Good. Money. I have 42,000. How did that happen? Oh, what? Hang on. What's this? A sort of bloodshed. Oh. I'm actually going to give that to Sly. I think, is what we're going to do. So we're going to give that to Sly, because he is kind of like our assassin character, so he can go around murdering people. I don't know if 12 speed and charge bonus is useful for our squigs. I mean, it's alright. But then I could... Right, get Spider Moon at 12, so that's going to be coming soon. Get Smart Hiding, cough them up. Backstairs Tactics sounds a little bit dodgy, but I guess that's fine. Get Snare Nets for all Night Goblins. Holy shit. That's pretty... Whoa, armor piercing missile damage plus 400% for Night Goblins and Spider Rider Archers. What do they have at the moment? They have one. Right. Well, I mean, plus 400% is still an... Wait, is it? I guess it makes it 4, which is, you know, 400% better than what it was. So there's that. That's not necessarily bad. Okay, good. Have we got this? Have we got tech? Were we not going for that? Did I? Good. Okay, let's do that. I don't think dripping tips actually works, does it? Even if it did, I'm like, we've got plenty of goblins with it. Having some goblins with poison, just generally poison. Okay, let's go riders. And you are getting counter strike. Just boost up that melee attack. Let's give you a wait. No. Let's give you replenished troops. Let's do that. And you are getting sneaky stabbing and itchy nuisance.
You need me?
Yes, actually. Okay, let's wipe you guys out.
2 in 1.
So we'll continue with our... Oh, we of course get more skill points, because of course all of our heroes gets additional experience. I think it's like double experience or something stupid like that. It's insane. It's pretty good. Leadership aura. Yeah, I don't really need that. Let's go evasion with you. And Gorkle Fix It is actually like a 48% reduction in speed, because one of the big problems we're going to have is enemy cavalry. So actually having that, I mean, you know, good luck charging us with half the fucking speed. But Itchy Nuisance is just... Vindictive Glare, I can leave, to be honest. I don't really need that.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks. A scheme worthy of Skarsnik.
I'm going to march you over here. Now, taking Karak Norn should be pretty easy, and I think once we've taken that, we just keep going. Oh, we're going to... Well, right, we're going to take attrition now, because we don't have a settlement, which is a little bit of a problem. I think we'll probably take it at the start of our turn, so ow, but we can take Karak Norn because it shouldn't have any defences. And that'll win our war. How much, ow!
Right then, let's do it.
Why can't I move far? Oh. Isn't this like a thing with wars where you have like a pitiful movement range?
I like a good plan.
Okay, if we do that, we'll just replenish, and we've got the war. Chaos stirs. We've still got 16 turns. So if we do this, we'll get 20% reduction construction cost for all buildings and a weapon strength of plus 12.
Lots of plans.
I mean, that's legitimately pretty good. Our goblins are actually quite scary. They don't have enough armor, but they have some physical resistance. And they've got 57 melee attack and 40, and that's not even that highly ranked. 60, 44, 35. They don't have much armor piercing, but they've got a poison attack, which actually damages units anyway. So, and yes, we've lost Karak Azkaraz, but taking Karak Norn shouldn't be an issue, and we can continue to replenish as long as we're in our raiding camp. So, not an issue. Okay, they do, right, because we just killed a stack of Belagar, didn't we? Now, I'm fairly sure you shouldn't be allowed to have 3 stacks at the same time. I'm fairly sure that that's just being motherfucking cheeky.
Needs killing. I'm gone. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. It's mostly going to be dwarves, and we do have our Waagh army,
Supreme ruler of 8
which is still trash, but that's fine.
Do you take me for a Wazvik?
Because I mean, yeah, okay, it's going to be tough, but at least if we kill all of Belagar's armies, maybe he'll be easier to finish. I mean, God, how has he got that many armies? I know I shouldn't be surprised by this by now, but I'm like, when I played Belagar, I couldn't even afford 1 stack. And yet the AI does, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to get 3. I'll just have 3 stacks, it's fine. Not a problem. I guess it doesn't have the same penalties for not having Karak 8 peaks.
Stronger.
Well, that is just as well. Okay, let's go Riders. Slider Miser. Of course it's going to be immortal, so he can never leave us. And we're going to take Purple Sun. Now, that's not going to be that useful. I mean, to be honest, I think Gork will fit, because it's not that useful against dwarves, because dwarves are already quite slow. But I guess that's what we're doing. Talking of what we're doing, we're just going to have to go for this, because we've got another army coming right behind us. With that, they won't be able to reach. For fuck's sake, if you've got enough. Wait. What the fuck is this?
I am a rune lord, not some smith.
Be gone.
Right, because your closest settlement is down here, right? So, did you have 3.5 stacks? That is bullshit, mate. That is absolute bullshit. Oh well, never mind. We're going to throw our Waagh at the wall. And let them take the casualties, and then we can mop up the rest of Belagar, because god damn it, really? Anyway, but that'll have to wait until next time, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.